You're the first one.
Of course, I've been waiting since 6.
Sorry. We're going to wait a few minutes for everybody else to get on here.
Okay.
Huh. Somebody just messaged me an idea for classes. So I'm getting some weird feedback. Could you just mute yourself more? Is that okay?
Do what?
Getting that weird feedback again.
You want me to mute it?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm going to wait a few more minutes for some more people to come on. They should be coming on pretty soon. I don't know why I'm getting weird feedback with you. I'm going to wait a few more minutes here. Lisa's here. Susan Sullivan's here. We have 3 people so far. Can you guys hear me, Lisa and Susan?
Yes, I can.
There's Miss Susan.
Here I am.
Joanna, Sherry Cannon. We're all starting to pop on here now. There's Pat. I was just reading your message, Pat. I'll have to get back to you on that. That's a good idea, though. I'm not quite sure how we'd do that, but I'm going to think about that. We need to figure out, though, you can download Zoom on your laptop. Did you know that, Pat?
Hi, Chris.
Hi.
How are you?
Where's Tammy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey.
I will try that.
Yeah, because
I
can help you with that, Pat. It's, you can download Zoom anywhere to your laptop, iPad, iPhone.
Okay.
So after class, maybe tomorrow, I'm not doing too much tomorrow. Maybe I can help you download it on your laptop, and that way you don't have to always watch it on your phone.
Okay. Hey, Christina.
Very easy. Hi, Bunny.
No, it's Joanna.
Hi, Joanna. More people popping on here. Let's wait a few more minutes. Pam's got her coffee. I already had mine.
My Disney mug, my Mickey shirt, and coffee, and you guys, and I'm good for the evening.
There you go. I already had my coffee. I got it out of the way, so.
Oh, I could drink it all. Oh, that's the nurse in me. Morning, noon, and
I
night.
could have coffee at 10 o'clock at night and be asleep without. It just doesn't.
Exactly.
I don't know,
Exactly.
but then it wakes me up in the morning, so I don't know. It doesn't keep me up at night. But this is going to be a fun class tonight. This is going to be an easy class, I think. We're not going to have to worry about cutting ribbons or rolling mesh. Not that that's not fun. I like to do that. But this is going to be a fun class. The only thing we really have to try not to do is burn ourselves with the hot glue gun. So,
Look at my silicone.
I should have got, I was looking for those in the store the other day. Where did you find those?
I got them in Michael's, and I'm trying to think I don't remember where they had them.
They're like rubber, like little rubber fingertip protectors?
Yeah, they're silicone. They're silicone fingertips. I wish they were just a teeny bit bigger because they're a little tight on my fingers, but they sure do keep me from burning.
Yeah,
Actually,
because you have to press down on it after you put the glue on, and I always end up burning my finger.
Yeah, I have that high temp glue gun, and I end up giving myself second-degree burns on it.
I gotta get. Well, it may not be so bad this time because we're going to be gluing the ornament, and so that's going to sort of be our buffer in between the glue and so.
I saw an excellent tip to use one of those silicone pot holders and use that to press down on.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought and I have one, so that's what I'm going to use. Of course, my glue gun died yesterday, so I'm just watching tonight.
Aw. I had my daughters pick me up a new glue gun the other day. They went to Walmart because I literally have had my old glue gun for probably over 20 years. From when I used to make wreaths when my kids were little. So, and it still worked, but then I thought it kept getting like clogged up. So I just had them pick me up a new one. And they got me, because somebody said that these Gorilla Glue sticks are the best. So
I've heard that too.
yeah, they got me some of those. But anyway, we've got, maybe we've got a few people on here. I know a lot of people just like to buy the videos. They think they're just the video. So we're just going to get started. I'm going to switch my camera over and, like I always do for anybody who's been in class with me before. And you're not going to see my face anymore, but that's okay. And then I'll just plug this in. I'm going to plug my
Such a pretty face.
now, because I always end up having to plug it in during class because my battery runs low. So I'm just going to plug that in now. And if you're wondering what that weird looking thing is sticking out of my wreath, I'm going to tell you in a second. Because I thought about it afterwards. And we're going to need something to hang our wreath. So, but don't forget, if you didn't do this yet, all I did was I had some extra ribbon from our ribbon class, and I just kind of wrapped it around and I stapled it just so I can hang it after, But this is going to be covered. Now, if you didn't do that, again, don't panic. All you're going to need to do is just take, if you want to use ribbon or twine or whatever, and just glue it, like make a loop and glue it to the back of your wreath. So if you didn't do what I did, don't panic. I was just kind of waiting for class to start, and I found this pretty ribbon, and I thought, this is pretty. I'm just gonna make my loop now and get it out of the way. But you can do it after, just pin it to the back of your wreath. Let me get my chair, and I'm gonna mute everybody. If you're new to, there's Miss Bunny. If you're new to the classes, I'm going to mute everybody, but you're going to have the capability to unmute yourself if you have a question. It just kind of cuts down on the background noise. So let me do that now. Let's see, and then we'll get started. Here we go.
That's too big.
Okay. All right, so let me get my chair. Now, I decided to do garland. I wrapped mine in garland. If you did yours in ribbon or whatever, just to cover the form, because mine was white, and they're not really pretty to look at, as they are. So I have a lot of ornaments. So really what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start around the outside, and you're going to want to use all the same. So I would use your biggest ornaments all around the outside and then on the inside, okay? I'm not sure though, because now that I put my garland on, my inside is kind of small though. I don't even know what size wreath form this was. This was the same wreath form that I used for my ribbon wreath. I want to say it's either a 12 or a 14. You know what, I can probably tell you in a second how big it is. Hold on one second. I'm going to try to get a... Let me just use my burlap wreath that I didn't finish, because this is a 14-inch wreath form here. Yeah, okay, this is a 14-inch form then. Okay, so obviously if you have a bigger one, you're going to need more ornaments. I know some people had a hard time finding the smaller ones. But again, there's no set way to do this. But it's always good to have all the same size on the outside and on the inside. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do, these are my big ones. I probably will do all big ones on the inside too. So, and then you fill in on the top. I have some little balls here. I have a lot of little balls, like for fillers. Like if you have gaps and stuff, I got these from Hobby Lobby. But again, I think the fact that you have your form wrapped in ribbon or in garland, which I thought was kind of nice because this will stick through a little bit. So you're not really going to have to worry about gaps too much if you've got your form covered. So, this is a pretty easy class. We're just going to be gluing and, try not to put two colors, obviously the same colors together unless you want them together. Don't worry about taking these things off. Just as you're starting to glue on the outside, just like face it down like that. So, and that's it. So let me bring my glue gun over, my brand new glue gun, which just has a nice little stand, which I thought was kind of nice. My other one didn't have a stand. So, and just start gluing. So it's going to be face down. So just put a little blob of glue on the side. And I hate that little stringy thing that comes out. I always try to, and then just start gluing. You're going to have to hold it for a minute to make sure that it stays. You're not going to need a lot. So I think it's going to be really pretty. And that's already on there. That's already stuck. That's not going to go anywhere. So, and I'm going to do a red one. I'm doing all traditional colors with mine. Red, gold, and green. You're just going to be gluing. That's all you're doing. I can't believe the beautiful ornaments they had at the Dollar Tree, though. These big ones I got from Walmart, though. I got a big tub from Walmart for like $8. They were really, you can see my big tub here. My big tub of green, and I've got red and gold. These are really pretty, I thought. They have like a little green design. I hate this big overhead light that I have. This one's starting to slide off. I didn't hold it tight enough. If you feel that, if you think that you don't have enough glue on, just add a little bit more glue. Make sure you press it long enough so it stays. I don't think we're going to have trouble burning ourselves, though, Pammy, until we maybe get to the smaller balls. Because these are sort of like serving as a buffer. Yeah, but that's stuck on there, so I think it's going to give me a hard time. I might need to put a little bit more glue on that one. I was looking at Etsy before the class started, and they have some of these for sale on Etsy with the vintage ornaments. Like $500. I thought, oh my God, that's crazy. I'm going to put a little bit more glue on this one because I think that little dab wasn't quite enough. So, you know, don't be afraid to be generous with your glue. And just kind of hold it there. And I'm going to sit here and talk so that you guys are bored because it's just going to be gluing balls. That's all we're doing. I'm excited for the garland class next weekend, though. That's going to be fun. I can't wait for that one. Is anybody doing any different colors? I know, Pam, you're doing, I think you had purples and blues. I'm trying to remember. I can't wait to see yours. Does anybody have any like really unique colors, pink or anything like that? Feel free to unmute yourselves. That's okay, so I'm not talking to myself.
Mine is turquoise, silver, and white.
Oh, God, that's going to be gorgeous. I can't wait to see that.
Yeah, they had the tubs of them at Hobby Lobby.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, they had a lot of those there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got a burgundy. It's like a burgundy and a red because I
That's
wanted
right.
to do fall. Yeah.
That's going to be really pretty. I think I'm going to save these for the top, though, because I like that design. I think it's going to be hidden if I put it down here, so I'm going to save those for the top. Just keep gluing. I like the classes where I can sit. I don't have to stand. Now that one's staying. I think you really need a good glob of glue. Pat, somebody ended up getting a grapevine wreath. Lori, are you on, honey? Were you able to get on, Lori? That's right, Lori, you're on. I think Lori ended up getting a grapevine wreath, which is fine. You could use straw, you could use grapevine, But what you're always going to want to do is just make sure you either wrap your form in ribbon or in garland. So you've got, like, especially with the grapevine, so you've got something to, you've got a nice solid base to glue your ornaments on here. So let's see, I've got green. I'm going to go back to my red again now. I want to try to get a little pattern going here. Let's see. They didn't really give me a lot of those plain red ones. I think I'm going to have to use these other ones. I have these too. These are kind of pretty, but I think I might save those for the top. So I think I am going to have to use these red ones, but that's okay. They only gave me one of these. That's one. Here's another one. I'll take that back. They gave me more of these. Yeah, I've seen a lot of ornament wreaths where they didn't take the tops off, and they even just kind of let them show like that, and it didn't really look that bad. It's really just a matter of personal preference, what you want to do. I think I need another glue stick here in a second. I'm just going to go right over my ribbon here. It's really just my hanger. I just was kind of waiting for class, so I thought I would put the hanger on there. I need another glue gun, or another glue stick. I was thinking about getting one of those glue skillets too. I've seen some folks use those a lot. Those aren't specifically made for glue, though. I think that they're just a little electric skillet, and people just use them to melt their glue. I think I saw Debbie from Debbie's Wreaths and Things. I know a lot of people know who she is. She uses a little mini crock pot to melt her glue sticks in. That's looking pretty already. Let's see, gold, I need green. So who's got fall colors going on in their area? We haven't even really started to get colors yet because we had such a late summer here in upstate New York. We had temperatures in the 80s in the last week of September. It was crazy. It was really crazy. So we're just starting to have color changes here, which is late for up here. So again, if you feel like you don't have enough glue on, throw another little dab in there. That's going to be covered anyway. It's not going to be seen. I'm going to be putting stuff on top of that. So get this over here so you guys can see. Whoop! This one doesn't want to stay. Hold on, I'm going to put some glue underneath here. You can't really see what I'm doing, but I've got it like standing up and I'm putting some glue underneath. Here. There's some really pretty vintage ornaments out there too. I wish I had the ornaments that my mom had when I was a kid. And I was born in 1965, so she had some gorgeous old-fashioned ornaments. I'd love to have those now. All right, stay. There is another method you can do where you take the floral pins. I've got a big glob of glue on my finger. You can take the floral pins, like the U-shaped pins, and you can just go right through. You can go right through your tip with the pin and attach it that way. That's another way you can do it if you're not a fan of hot glue. I've got a piece of glue stuck on there, but that's okay. It's on. Now what do I need? I need another, do I need red? Green, red, gold. Green, red, gold. I need red. I'm noticing as I'm putting the glue on, it's like melting the finish off of the ornament. It's so hot. Now I got a little glob here, but that's going to be covered. You probably can't see it, but I can see it. That's going to be covered with more ornaments. So,
are you just sticking it to the wreath, or are you sticking it to the wreath and the previous ornament?
just the wreath. Yeah.
Just the wreath.
Yeah. I think that's enough. I don't think it's going to go anywhere. Yeah, it's stuck on there now. Just make sure that you hold it long enough. If you let go of it and you feel it's starting to come loose, or for some reason this one just maybe I didn't glue it in the right spot, it was starting to come a little bit loose, so I just went underneath and put another glob on there. I mean, if you feel more comfortable doing it that way, if you want to glue it to both, but I don't think it's really necessary. I think just gluing it to the form itself is enough.
Okay.
I like this new glue gun. This is okay. My daughters are so funny. They got it for me, and they FaceTimed me from Walmart, and they were showing me all the different ones. They didn't want to get the wrong one. I really need to pull out my old Christmas wreaths that I used to make when my kids were little. I used to do a lot of balsam wreaths when my kids were little, and they're all in my basement. They're all packed away now, but I still put them out every year. I made one for my mom before she passed away, and my mom liked dolls. She collected a lot of porcelain dolls, and I remember I was at Michael's. And at that point, she was in a nursing home, and I wanted to give her something in the nursing home. And I found a beautiful Victorian doll head, and it had this beautiful burgundy-colored bonnet on. And I thought, I'm going to put that on the wreath. And so I just incorporated the colors of the wreath to match the doll. And I found these beautiful burgundy-colored poinsettias and embellishments, and I don't know what happened to my ribbon making skills, but I can distinctly remember being able to make gorgeous ribbons 20 years ago. I can't make a ribbon now on my own. I have to use the Pro Bow, which I still haven't taken out of the box, but we won't talk about that right now. But I still hang that wreath every year, and it's one of my favorites because it was my mom's. So I'm going to take some pictures of those and post those. They put all the shiny ones right down the middle, so I'm trying to the shiny red ones. There's another one. This isn't really giving me too many of those annoying strings, and when you pull the glue gun away and you get that long string, I always hated that. Oh, this is going to be so pretty. I'm trying to think of what color I want to do next. I definitely want to do another one. But when you have a chance, look on Etsy. There's some gorgeous ones. I think the typical selling price, just for basic ones like this, $80, $85. So if you want to sell these, there's definitely a market out there for these ornament wreaths. All right, so what color do I need now? We were watching some scary movies earlier because it is October. So all the scary movies are on now for the month of October. My son wants to go see the movie It tomorrow, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't like scary movies as much as I used to. My girls wanted me to go to a haunted house. But I don't think I could handle that. I don't like things jumping out at me. You know, I can't, even though it's all fun and it's not real, I can't, I'm not going to do it. That looks pretty so far. Am I getting blurry? Let me just double check sometimes my camera goes blurry. Let me just fix it here. Okay. I guess we're good. Oh, no, it came off. No, I didn't hold it long enough. No biggie. Make sure you hold it long enough so it dries. Now what do we need? Green. See, this is the part that I hate. When you put the new glue stick on, you kind of have to press it down with one hand. There we go. And then you can use your little trigger. So, I don't know if you guys saw the choices that I have for my garland. I have the red and it has gold and lime green stripes in it that I got from Craft Outlet. And I'm either going to do gold ruffles or spirals in each tie. So I think that'll be pretty. They actually had these really big ornaments at the Dollar Tree that I thought would be perfect for the garland. They were bigger. So I might go back and get those. I don't know yet what I'm going to do.
Michael's had some of their all their Halloween stuff on sale, and they had some ornaments for Halloween, little
Oh, I
ones.
see. I saw a Halloween ornament wreath. Yeah, that was kind of cool. Were they like purple and stuff, purple and black?
Purples and blacks and oranges, and some had faces
cool.
on them. So I grabbed them. Some of them are small, but I said they're good for fillers for Halloween. Yeah.
How much were they off?
50% off.
Ooh, nice. Thanks, Pammy. You don't mind that I call you Pammy, do you?
Absolutely not. There's about 4 people in the whole world that call me Pammy, and one of them is you and my BFF and 2 people at work.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, I see it. For some reason, some of these don't want to stay, so you just go in and put some more glue on. It's not a big deal. I just think I'm impatient. I'm not holding it long enough. This is kind of reminding me of the ribbon wreath because it's just a lot of like patience. I think it's relaxing. I can't wait to do the pull through ruffle wreath. I've been wanting to do a pull through ruffle wreath since we started doing classes. I'm just going to dab a little bit more in there. For some reason, this one does not want to stay. Someone messaged me and asked me if there's going to be another candy cane class. And I wanted to mention, I know I have the videos of all the classes, but I absolutely don't mind doing another class on something that I've already done. I don't have a problem with that. You know, for the new members who, you know, may have missed one of the classes and they really want to attend a live class as opposed to just watching the video, I don't have an issue with doing a class over. I actually, I don't know if I told you guys that, I think I may have mentioned it in another video. They found my missing craft outlet package, the one that I thought was gone forever that had my, my candy cane supplies in it. It showed up on my porch about a week or so ago. It had been opened, so whoever took it must have opened it and realized that it was nothing valuable and then just decided, whatever, I didn't care. I was just glad to have it. And so I have another candy cane for him and another roll of mesh. So I can do another candy cane class. You know, I may just post that in the group and see, you know, if any new members would like to join in on a candy cane class live instead of doing, watching the video. I don't have a problem with that at all. So any class, I don't really mind doing over again. So I couldn't believe that that package was on my porch. I was like, oh my God, they found it. What do I need now? Let's see, green or I need red. I don't know if, I think I used my last shiny red one, so I'm gonna have to go with this, but they didn't give me enough shiny red ones in here. That's all right. This will work. You think they would have given me equal amounts of, this actually kind of looks like a shiny one, but it's not. This is shiny and this is not, but that's okay. Let's see, gold. So it works out where you have just enough room. I do anyway. I'm going to have enough room for one more on the outside. I should show you
That's a
guys.
good point, though.
What's
Christina,
that?
what happens if there's not enough for another one, but too much for two? What do you do if there's a gap? Should you space them all out before you start gluing to make sure?
Are you going to have that problem or?
Yeah, oh, I have no idea, but I'm just thinking ahead.
You know, that's a good point. I think you would probably just need to try to fill it in. I mean, you know, you may want to do that. You may, I mean, it just happened to work out for me where I'm going to have enough room for one more. But I think that's why you should try to have all the same size on the outside. But I don't know, that's a really good question. You know, I was telling somebody earlier, now this is not the first time I've done an ornament wreath. I did a little bit differently when I did it before. I didn't do all the same size on the outside. I just started like gluing all over. But, you know, I kind of compare, you know, when I start making a wreath in class to when I'm cooking. When I cook, I generally don't follow a recipe. I sort of do, but I have my tried and true recipes that I've made for years and I don't measure. I just sort of like I make homemade pierogies. I'm Ukrainian, you know, my mom used to make them So I don't have a recipe. I just know how much flour to add. I know how much water to add. I know how many eggs to add, a dash of salt and pepper, whatever. So I think when I sit down to make a wreath, and it's funny because I was watching someone, they did a Southern Charm Wreaths, if you know who she is. She has tutorials as well. And she was telling a story today, and she was saying, has this ever happened to you? She said, I sat down to do my live video today in my Wreath of the Month Club, and I had this idea in my head how I wanted my wreath to look. And then she got into the video and she started to doubt herself. She was wondering if the idea that she had in her head was going to look the same, or if it was going to be able to come together like it was in her head on her wreath. And that happens sometimes. And I think what I was trying to say before with the thing with the cooking and with the recipes is that sometimes when I'm going along with my wreaths, I'm sort of just going with the flow. Like, that was a really good question, Joanna, and I don't really know. That may have been a good idea to try to space them out ahead of time to make sure that you're not going to have a weird gap. But I'm hoping that's not going to happen to anybody, but if it does, we can fix it. Don't.
Christina,
Yes.
I have a gap,
How
but
big
it's a
is your
little
gap?
it's a little one, so I just put my ribbon in the middle of it.
There you go. Good idea.
I mean, I just used it for my ribbon.
Stuff on top too, so you're probably going to
Right.
end up hitting that.
Yeah, so it's good. It's all good.
That
So,
was
but I mean, I
really
hope what I
clever.
was saying makes sense. A lot of times, when I start doing my class, I'm sort of, putting my ideas down as I go along, and I'm hoping that, I don't embarrass myself and it, it doesn't come out the way I'm hoping it will. That always makes me a little bit nervous, but I think so far I've done pretty good. So, and what's nice about doing these, or any wreath, it's your own creation, so now I can't put a green one here because I have a green one here. That's not going to work, so I'm going to have to do another red. So that's fine. I tend to babble and ramble sometimes, so I just hope what I said to you makes sense. My son wants to be able to give his future wife, when he meets her, my recipe for pierogies, and I said, Nick, I don't have a recipe. It's like all in my head. I'll try to write it down. So we'll see. I need a drink of water. So my outside is done. How's everybody else doing? Because I'm going to move to the inside, I think.
I'm about 3/4 done.
And I'm about 3/4 done.
Good, Susan. What colors are you using, Susan? I forgot to ask you.
Red, gold, and green.
Same as me.
Yeah.
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 It's great to see.
So
Now I need to
it's
see if I want to do, I think I'm just going to do the same size on the inside. I'm just going to do that. I've sort of, if you guys can see, I always have to be cognizant of, sometimes I get caught up in what I'm doing, and I need to make sure that you guys can see me on camera here. So, I mean, but really, I think by now we've all gotten the gist of what we're doing. We're just gluing ornaments on. Bunny, how are you doing there, Miss Bunny? Bunny's an old pro in my classes. I think you've been to every one, haven't you, Bunny? Bunny's busy. She's not going to answer. I have a piece of foil down here so I don't burn my table. Oops. I can't tell you guys how many compliments I got on my flower. I was blown away. I couldn't believe it. I actually posted it in a couple of other groups, and just crazy. I want to make another.
I can't wait to make my flower.
You know what, Pam? It is time consuming. I didn't even finish it in the class. I don't know if you watched the video yet. It is time
No, I haven't.
consuming, but just be patient. And what I found is that, and with any wreath, if you see a gap, just add more. I kept adding more petals because I just didn't think it was full enough. So when you think it's full enough, that's when you stop.
I said it would be time consuming just to cut all the mesh.
Yeah. But I like the way it looks with the 6-inch mesh. I know some people use the 10-inch too, but I like the little petals. That's kind of why I chose the shorter mesh, but it'll look gorgeous with the 10-inch too. What are you going to use, Pam?
I think I might try the 10-inch mesh and see. And if it's too big to like hang on the door, it could also go on a wall.
Yeah, mine actually ended up being about 30 inches in diameter, even with the 6-inch mesh. It's pretty big. Have you seen the picture of mine, Pam?
I did. It's stunning. It's gorgeous.
Thank you. I only wish I could have found the darker green for the leaves. I couldn't find the dark green at all in that size. I think I'm going to be able to fit one more in there, so I'm lucking out on the inside here. Look at that. I got lucky. Pat, did you get that white form? Is that what you ended up getting, or did you get the green one? I know you said the green one was broken. I don't know if you saw my comment or not. I didn't see your note until after. Now my inside's done. Look at that.
Christina, what did you use for a form? Did you use a styrofoam or did you use a wire form?
I use styrofoam. I don't know. Did you watch the ribbon wreath video,
No,
Joanna?
no. I didn't watch that one.
Okay. I actually had two that I bought when I did the ribbon wreath. I bought two. I bought a set of two online. And it's styrofoam, but it's flat. It's got a flat top. It's more flat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was wondering
maybe
how
that's
it
why mine looks a little bit bigger.
there. Yeah.
What's that?
I was wondering how it was so wide.
Yeah, because it's
mine
flat. I wish I had a picture of it before, but it's flat on top. So,
all right.
yeah. I actually had a straw wreath in my drawer that I was thinking of using.
Christina,
Yeah,
can I say hi to Joanna?
sure.
Hi, Joanna. She and I have been sending things back and forth. So I just wanted to say hi.
You guys can talk back and forth. I don't mind.
Pat, that's you. Awesome. I didn't put it together.
I know. It's so nice to hear your voice. Anyway, back
You guys
back
are
to the
so
class.
cute.
Oh, that's
You guys are
nice.
so
I'm
cute. All right, I have to figure out now what I want to use. I have a ton of ornaments. So I got these from, where did I get these? Family Dollar. It's like every time I went someplace that had Christmas, I was buying more ornaments. So here's where you're just gonna kind of want to mix it up a little bit. There's really no set way to do the top. You're going to want to, you know, I wouldn't do any more of this size. Like, keep your biggest ones for your outside and your inside. Try to fill with like your medium-sized ones now. These are like medium-size and your smaller ones. So this is where you're just going to kind of get creative. And now, if you want to lay it like that and let your little piece show, you can. You know, I think it's not gonna, you know, it's cute like that. Don't worry about those showing. If you don't want it to show, then just turn it that way. You don't have to. You don't have to have it show if you don't want it to show. I'm not sure what I want to do, if I want it to show or not. I think I'm gonna maybe kind of do it like that. I hate those strings. Get off of there. So mine's not really face down, but I think my garland is going to kind of hide the tip a little bit. I gotta go see what else I have over here. I actually have some of these too, but what I might do with these, I know I think you have some different shaped ones too, Pam. Like little stars and stuff.
I do. I found those at Hobby Lobby.
Yeah. I don't know where. I think I got these at Walmart, but these, there's like little stars and stuff in here. Let me see. Whoops. Let me get these out of here. This is where I'm going to make a mess now. But these have, there's like little stars in here that are kind of cute, but I think I'm going to wait and I'm going to put these on after I get all my ornaments on. Because you can sort of like lay stuff on top too. You know what I mean? Like once you get all your ornaments on, if you have any cute little shapes like that, you can just kind of glue it on top of an ornament to kind of give it, you know, a little more texture. And these are cute too. These little, whatever shape that is, looks like a little cookie. And there's little bells. I just kind of grabbed some different shapes and stuff. So, and you know what? You can even throw a bow on here if you want. You know, it's whatever you like. Let me see what I have over here, because I have more over here. Let's see. I have a lot more over here. Wish I could show you with my. I can't really move the camera because it's stationary. Let's see. These I got from the Dollar Tree. These little tubes. So, and then I have these, which, believe it or not, are from the Dollar Tree. So pretty for the Dollar Tree. I couldn't believe it. I know I want to use these because I like these. Let me open these up. I'm definitely going to have enough for more than one. I'm just going to throw him over here. I like the stripy ones. I think they're pretty. Now these you don't have to worry about pressing too much because it's laying down there flat. I'm not going to worry about it too much anyway. Now, I'm going to do the groups of 3, I think, to start. So I've got one here. I think I'm going to put one over here. If you've heard of the groups of 3, that's a good way to, when you're adding embellishments or any sort of ribbon, groups of 3 is always a good guideline to go by. That makes sense. So I'm going to put one over here. So I'm kind of laying it on the side because I like the design on the side more than facing it down. I'll show you what I mean in a second here. I'm not going to be too concerned about my end showing. Like if I was to lay it down like that, it's still pretty. But by laying it like that, I can see my stripes. So I'm kind of like facing it down a little bit to sort of hide the this piece, but honestly, if you laid it just like that and then maybe put another ornament on top of it, you're going to end up hiding that anyway. So I'm not going to be too, whoops, almost lost one here. I'm not going to be too concerned about the ends. So let's see. I'll just put another one over here. And then I'm going to be done with these. I think 3 is enough of these. Groups of 3s. Okay. I got to put 2 more of these because I have 1. So let's do that. Just put one over here. You don't have to do the groups of 3. You can kind of do whatever you want. This is just my little method of madness here. Let's see how it works. Let's move these out of the way. Let's see what I want to do next here. I do like these. These are the ones that I ended up having to use on the bottom, even though it had the design on it. You really can't see it unless you look at it from the side. But I think I'm going to throw a couple of these on the top too because I like them. They're pretty. I like that design. I'm going to have to kind of stand up so I can see what I'm doing here. I'm just going to put this one right here. Pat, what colors are you using for your wreath?
Like teals and blues and pinks and purples. So that's my girlfriend's little girl's favorite color. So I'm going to give her
Oh,
this
that's
one.
nice.
Yeah.
What about you, Pat? What colors are you using?
Traditional.
Like me, the golds and the...
My base is green.
Oh, there you go. I was going to do green or gold, but I already had the red garland, so...
Well, that's me. I already had the green garland from years ago.
I know, I
So
have so much Christmas stuff. How does mine look so far, you guys? What do you think?
I love it. I love it.
Yeah?
Gorgeous.
You? Let's see.
It's really nice. I love it.
Thanks, Susan.
You're welcome.
Let me see what I want to do now. What do I have? I'm looking at my couch over here to see what else I have. I have everything laid out on my couch. I think I want more green. I want a lot of red. I have a lot of red ornaments. You know what I might end up doing? I might end up just putting a couple more of my bigger ones, of these bigger green ones on the top. Just a couple. Because I feel like it needs a little bit more. And then I'll start filling in with the smaller ones. Oh, I need more glue. Let's see. I'm gonna put one more green one on, I think. And then I'm done with my big ones. I'm gonna move on to my small ones. I do like these though. I think I'm gonna use some of these. Just a couple of these. If I can get them open. I cannot believe how pretty these are for a Dollar Tree. Come on. The little snowflake. Isn't that so pretty?
I sure thought I had a lot of big ornaments. Well,
You don't have enough?
God, they're not. I don't have as many as I thought.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, I've got enough to do the very top, but and all around. But I mean, I can fill in. But it's just I thought I had so many, but I don't.
Did you not have enough to go around the outside, or?
No, I had enough to go around the outside, around the inside, and then I'm gonna have enough to go around the top. But I thought I would have had enough to do 2 wreaths. No way.
Back to Walmart, Bunny.
Yeah, but it's fun.
It is fun. Look how pretty. Look at that though. I'm not even like done yet. It's so pretty. I love those colors. You know, I can't believe I'm making Christmas wreaths in October. This is something I've like never done. But you know what? If you're gonna be in the wreath business, you gotta start early. So again, I'm doing three of these. Just because I'm doing 3. You know what I learned too, that I really wasn't familiar with, is that when you're looking at a wreath, I think it can really apply to anything. Like say you have a grapevine wreath, okay, and you're adding florals to it. They say that you should add things to the left because your brain reads things from left to right. So say that you, again, I'm muting everybody as I'm talking here. Say that you are, you have your grapevine wreath, okay? Add your florals to the left. Okay, I'm looking down, so this is my left. And then maybe your bow on the right. So it just looks better to your brain as you're looking at it. Like if you put your florals on the right, it's gonna look weird. It's just because of how your brain reads things. I don't know, I read that somewhere. But okay, so I think I'm gonna start putting my small ones in now. I think I
My
have
glue gun broke. I'm about to cry.
Wow, what happened?
My glue gun broke and I don't have a backup.
Oh,
That's my
oh
fault.
yeah.
And I'm
What
like,
happened?
I went to press it and it just went all the way in and clicked and it
Oh
broke.
no.
And
Oh,
it's been,
that's okay.
and it looks,
Just watch.
uh,
You can
I'll,
finish tomorrow.
I will. I'll show you what I have so far.
Okay, yeah, let me see. You have to
Can
say
you,
something though, so the camera switches to you.
oh, never mind.
Well, that's okay. Just say something.
Okay, can you see now?
Keep talking.
Ah, darn it. Okay, never mind.
Okay,
I hate
Pat.
this.
Just,
I hate
just,
this
post, just
phone.
post your picture.
Pat, that's exactly how my glue
Okay,
gun broke
I'll,
yesterday.
I'll keep watching.
All right, honey, just watch.
I'll keep watching.
Okay.
Okay.
No worries.
Pat,
No, I think I'm gonna
Pat,
use my
this
little.
is Joanna. That's
Yes.
that's exactly how my glue gun
Hi.
broke yesterday. I pressed it down and it went click and it went all the way down.
I know. I want to cry. I want to cry.
I know.
Oh well, from now on I'll have backup. I know better.
No, that's all right, Pat. You didn't know that it was gonna break. It's okay. It happens. So I've got these little sparkly ones I think I'm gonna use now. I'm just gonna start filling them with some little sparkly ones. And these I'm just gonna put face down. So I'm gluing around the little holder. I'm just gonna start putting these face down. I don't know why I just put that gold one near the gold, but I wasn't really paying attention. Hold on a second now. Let me get another gold one out. My big tube here.
That looks really pretty.
Oh, thank you, Lori. How are you doing, honey?
I'm not doing it.
Oh, you're just watching? That's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch and then I'll do it later.
No worries. A lot of people do that. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's got a mark on it. I don't want to use that one. It's got like a little piece of sparkly missing, so he's going to go in the garbage. It's a good thing I took it off before it was stuck on there.
My husband has said there's glitter all over the house.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Same here. You
Well,
know,
at
I
least,
think that's why some husbands are buying their wives the little sheds so they can get the glitter out of the house.
oh yeah.
I want one of those. I'm just going to check my phone here for 1 second, see how we're doing on time. See, it's only 9 o'clock, so we're doing good. That flower class was long though. That flower class was like 2.5 hours long, and then we didn't even finish. Let's see. I'll stick this one here. Yeah, there's a lot of glitter, and this one's not coming out. I don't know if I want to do another gold one though. I think I want to do a red. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go buy myself some more styrofoam wreath forms. I'm definitely gonna have enough to make another one. So, most definitely. That looks really pretty. Come on out of there. Where do you want to go? Let's see. Better put him somewhere before the glue dries. I'll just throw him over here. They do not want to come out of these tubes. So you know what? We're just going to rip the tube open. There we go. Oh, come on out of there. I want to get this little green one now. This little green sparkly one out of here. It doesn't want to come out. There we go. I still have to use my little tiny balls too. I'm definitely going to use them. One more green. Where do you want to go? Let's go over here. I don't care if there's two green next to each other. And then what you can do is take your little tiny ones, and not even necessarily fill in gaps, just to sort of add more texture, your little tiny balls, if you have these, or if you don't have these little tiny ones, you know, I got some of these from, I think these were from Dollar General. These are just even little tinier ones. I bought these online, but I didn't realize how tiny they were going to be. They're like really, really tiny. I don't think I'm going to use those. It was one of those instances where, you know, I saw it and I was like, these are really small. They didn't look this small online. So like for instance, so like my little star here, what I'm going to do with this, even though I'm really not done filling in, I'm just going to take my little star and put a little dab of glue on it and stick it right on top of something else. It's like this here. Oh, hold on, where do I want to put it? Whoops, my glue just dripped. So we're just going to put it right here. Just like stick it right on top of something else. You see what I mean? It doesn't have to fill in a space. It can just be like sitting right on top, like that. Don't worry about the little holder. It's not a big deal. I really wasn't going to put it there, but my glue dripped when I was holding it, so that's where it ended up going. But see how you can do that? You can add like layers. And the same thing with this cute little one here. Just sit it right on top of something else. Like that. See that? Is that going to stay? You don't have to do that, but I need more glue, that's why it's not going to stay. But just to give you an idea, I'm going to finish filling in my gaps and stuff though first. Let's see. What do I want to do now? I'm looking at my couch to see what I have. Somebody have a
Crystal.
question?
Yes, will you completely fill it in so there's no hole in the middle?
No, I'm gonna leave the hole in the middle.
Oh, okay.
You don't
Just
have
wondering.
to. No, but you kind of want a hole in the middle there, yeah.
Okay.
Sure. I'm just looking, don't mind me, I'm looking to see what I want to put in next here. Let me see. I like those gold ones I have over there. I have some medium-sized ones here too. Let me see. I got these from Dollar General. I have so many ornaments. It's crazy. Whoops. There's these little polka dot ones. They have little polka dots on them. I think I might throw a couple of those on there, just for the heck of it. Just because I have them. I'm going to shove that right in there. I like that one. I want to use another one of those. Where'd those go? A pretty polka dot. And then I have some that have little stripes. So why not throw a couple of those in?
You emailed the video, correct?
What's that?
You emailed the video, correct?
You said something about email?
The video? How do we get it? You email it, is that right?
Yes. Yeah, what I do is I actually upload the video. I'm just going to mute you, honey, because you've got some background here. I upload all of my videos to my private YouTube channel. And then, because the file is too big, the video file is just way too big to email. So I upload it to my private YouTube channel, and then I just email everybody the link to the video. So you'll always have it. So let's see. What do I want to fill in with now? I think I'm just going to put some of these tiny little, some more of these tiny little balls in here. I think what I have over there on the couch is still kind of too big. I need to do small now. All small. So what do I have here? I'm just going to put all these green ones in, I think. Just going to start filling in.
Just think of all the fun that we have doing these 2 hours that other people don't get. They just get the tape. This is so much fun.
Aw, thanks, Pat. I think so too. And I just put the green ones next to each other, and I realized what I did. You know what? Oh well. Oh well. I put a little ball on top of there or something. A little red ball. But I think I'm going to crack these open. I'm going to crack open my little filler balls, because that's going to bother me that I just put two green ones next to each other. So what I'm going to do, open here. I'm going to take one of my little foam balls, My little babies. I'm going to put a little dot of glue, just a little. I'm going to put it right on top of those two green ones I just put together. Oops. Just to sort of break it up. See that? I just put it right on top there. Those aren't going to need a lot of glue if you did get these little foam balls because they're so light. They're not going to need a lot of glue at all to stay on there. I hate those strings. There we go. Oops. And I have little white ones too. I don't know if the white might be too much. You think I should put the white ones on there too? What do you guys think? Or does that not go with the green and
No, I vote no.
Me
No,
too.
yeah, that's
I
what I'm
vote
thinking.
no
I don't
too.
really have any white.
They like stick out.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I'm not gonna go with the white. I do
Now
have
maybe
gold and
those
blue
little
ones
bells might be
too.
cute.
What's
Those
that?
those little bells you have might be cute,
Yeah, I know. The little bells too.
but I don't think I'd introduce another color.
You're right. You're absolutely right. That's why I have you guys here to ask. I can ask you these questions. But they didn't. I couldn't find any red by themselves. I had to get them with the red and the. Hold on. Where am I going to put this before the glue dries here? I'm going to start dripping on myself. Whoops. Oh, goodness. This is why sometimes I hate this glue. I just made a mess of that. So we'll put that over there. I need to get another bell because I made a mess with that one. I want to figure out where I'm going to put it before. Yeah, I'll put it right there. That's good stuff. Yeah, you're absolutely right. The white would not have gone. So there's a little bell. I put my little bell there. You can see my bell. Thanks, Joanna.
I'm always more than happy to give my opinion on anything.
You are, and I love that.
Maybe not so much if you saw me every day.
No, that's okay. I'm just filling in right now. The thing of it is, what's that?
I said I started to work on the top in my groups of 3, and here I grabbed these three real pretty ornaments. They're the same size as my outside and my inside. I can't use them. They're too
Yeah,
big.
you can. I used a couple. See?
Did you?
Yeah, these are the same sizes from the outside.
All right, we'll give it a whirl.
Yeah, because I wanted more green, so I took a couple of the big ones that are the same as from the outside, and I put them up here.
All right.
You can use them. Go for it.
We'll give it a whirl. I still might take the trot to Walmart tonight.
What's that?
I said I still might take a run to Walmart tonight.
Oh, gosh.
That's the best time to go to Walmart is at night when no one is there.
Yep.
You got it. And they're stocking.
Right. And pushing and shoving and, the stalkers are kind of in the way, but they're always pretty nice. I don't like going in the daytime. I'd rather go at nighttime.
I agree with you.
Has anybody done the new thing that Walmart has now where you can order your stuff online and then they'll just fill your order for you?
The grocery thing.
What's that?
Is it the
I
grocery thing?
Well, it's anything, I think. I think
I've done the grocery thing. I
How's
love
that?
it.
See, I don't know. I think with certain things I would be okay, but I don't know how comfortable I would feel about them picking up my produce because I'm really fussy with my
Exactly.
produce.
Oh, no. I only buy staples at Walmart, but
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Well, I use it for a lot of other things, craft things or,
Oh, I do that too.
yeah,
Yes,
that's real
absolutely.
handy. You just go in and you have to wait maybe 10 minutes while they get it all, wait in line and get it, but then they put it in your basket and you go out to the car. It's real
Oh,
convenient.
so they don't actually fill the order until you get there?
No. They send you a notice that it's ready. You can come and
Oh,
get it. But then they've got to go in back because they've got them stacked, on shelving units back there. They've got to go back and get it and bring it out to you.
right. I'm thinking about trying that. I don't like Walmart. I don't like the crowds and just makes me. I'm gonna open up my gold balls
Just
too.
today, I saw one of the classic Walmart people walking around, a woman, probably in her mid 40s, probably in her early 50s, in pajamas and slippers.
I
Honest to
hate
God,
that.
pajamas and slippers. And I thought, oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh. That's
Saw one
terrible.
better than that. I saw a lady at the beach, and she had on her baby doll pajama bottoms, and she had on a tank top and her bedroom slippers, and
Oh
Oh,
she
my
you're
called
God.
kidding.
herself dressed.
That's
I about
terrible.
died.
Was she thin at least?
Don't
Got a
people have any
belly?
Honey,
self-respect?
she wasn't thin. No,
Oh God.
no. That's a dream.
You
Baby
guys are
doll
so fun.
bottoms? I didn't even think they made baby doll pajamas anymore. That went out with
Yes, yeah. I don't. Oh, they were Well, no, I'm sorry. That they
You
were
guys
lovely. They were lovely.
People
you
don't have
guys
any
are
self-respect anymore. That's the only thing I can say. They just don't care. They
you
don't
guys
care
are
to
so
clean
funny.
up.
You guys are so funny. I love it. I love it.
See, this is what the people who just buy the videos they miss out on. They miss out on these awesome conversations.
I'm telling you, I don't have to leave home. I do not have to leave home.
There you go.
okay.
Like who was in the flower class last weekend
I
with,
was.
with Teresa and her son? And he said he was going to set her wreath on fire.
Oh, that was hysterical.
Oh my
I
God.
was.
Poor Teresa.
I missed it. What happened? I missed it. What happened?
Her son, she's in Florida. Teresa's in Florida, and her son was visiting. And they're from New York. And so,
That was
they have
obvious.
the Brooklyn accent. And he's like, I come all the way from New York to see my mom. She's crafting. That's so rude. And I said, and his name was Michael. I said, Michael, I said, did your mom make you dinner? She said, yeah, I made him raviolis and sauce. I said, then leave your mother alone. She's crafting. He's like, Ma, I got a match. I'll light it on fire for you. I'm like, you're terrible. Oh my gosh. Ma, I
Too
got a
funny.
match.
Too funny.
Go to bed, Michael. I got a piece of glue here that's making me crazy. I'm trying to get it. There we go. Trying to get that piece of glue off of there. Hey, I got it. I think I probably should fill in some more here before I start putting my little balls on. Let me see. I might have to break out my little teeny tiny ornaments over here. Let me see what I have. I have some little teeny tinies. These are what I used for the middle of my flower, actually. These little gold ones. And they fit there nice. Look at that. So that's why I decided to put the garland in, because if I don't cover every little teeny gap, it's not going to matter because there's just garland there. So
That's what I was just getting ready to say, that
yeah, so that's
even though you have a little gap, you've got I've
yeah.
got the green and red garland, and I've got red and silver and white balls on it. So
I can't wait to see.
it's beautiful, I think.
Can I see?
Let's see if I can get you.
Oh,
wait.
pretty.
Can you see it?
That
I
is
love
so
it.
pretty. That is so pretty.
That's lovely.
Thank you. I love it. I love doing this, I swear. My
It's
husband,
good relaxation.
it is. My husband's so, he's like, as long as you enjoy it, that's all that counts.
There you go.
Well, they asked me at work, they said, and what kind of wreath are you going to make us for the Thanksgiving? So I have
Oh, there you
a
go.
wreath. Yeah, they want a wreath.
Yeah.
Here's mine. Can you see it?
Oh, wow.
Oh, gosh.
This is the ribbon. I like the ribbon, but
I love that.
I'm running out of these. I'm going to have to make a trot to Walmart. So I'm going to stick some of these in, and then I'm going to have to fill in.
That is pretty. I like that. I love those colors.
That's beautiful. I
See the
love
little
it.
stars?
Oh
I
my
don't know if you can
goodness.
see them. God bless
So
Hobby Lobby.
pretty.
Very, very pretty.
Thank you.
Amy does good work.
Pammy found her niche.
Yes.
I sent my very first one that we made. I sent it to John's aunt in Denver.
I remember that.
And she opened up the box because she was like, well, where did this come from? It never paid attention to my return address on it. And when she opened it up, she said she about cried. But she said it's hanging on her front door, and she said so many people are like, where did you find that? And I said, well, you can always tell them where you got it.
Right. That's so nice, Pam. So she wasn't expecting it at all?
I'm glad it gave her joy. No, she was not. I never said a word. She saw the photograph when I posted it, and she said, that really looks pretty. She said, I would love to have something like that. So I boxed it up and shipped it.
Aw, how nice. My sister does that to me a lot. She had a fall wreath hanging on her porch. I think she had gotten it from Big Lots, believe it or not. And but it was really, really pretty. And I walked in and I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I really, really like that. So the next weekend I went over and she had it in a bag for me. And she's like, here, you can have it. I was like, well, you don't have to give me your wreath. This one does not want to stick. I got to take this out of here. It's not sticking. I tried to put my little bell in there. It did not stick. So we got to get that out of there. Okay, glue on my hands. She's always doing that kind of stuff, though. She's always giving me her stuff. Like if I compliment something I see in her house, she'll just give it to me. I said, you don't have to always give me your stuff. I feel bad. This is why I don't like working with hot glue. All right, that didn't work, so we're going to put something else there instead because now I have to fill that hole. What do I want to put there? I need another gold ball. I need a smaller one though. Do I have any smaller ones left anywhere? I want to put one right there. Let's see. Actually, maybe I'll do green. I'm looking at my little. have any more small green ones? I must have some more small green ones. Let me see. Yeah, here we go. I'll do one of these. You should see my room right now. It's a mess. But that's okay. I need another one of these. This is what I need. Nice thing about hot glue is it does, once it dries, it does just peel right off.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
have you ever done a kissing ball with the pine cones? I was
I would
watching a
love to
thing
do
on,
one of those. Those are so pretty. I've never done one.
I was watching Home Talk the other night and I saw them. I'd never heard of them before, really. And I
Yeah, they're
thought
gorgeous.
that would be a neat thing to do, the kissing
Yeah.
ball.
I mean, can you use artificial pine?
You can, the lady had bought it in a bag of small ones. They were snow covered. And then she used some pine greenery, artificial, and some holly. And it was really, really pretty. You know, that started back in Queen Victoria's age.
Oh,
But
really?
they used scented because they didn't take baths much, is what the history of it
Oh, jeez.
supposedly says. Because I
I
wanted to know
believe
where
it.
it originated from, and it started back in Queen Victoria's time. Anyway, just a thought.
That's a great idea. I love those. I have a piece of glue I'm trying to get off of this gold ball down here, and it's not coming off, so I think I'm just going to have to cover it up. Let's see.
I would do one with mistletoe though, because I think that's the idea of the kissing ball is the mistletoe.
Right,
You know.
right, yep. I'm just sort of going around and filling in any little gaps I see.
That looks even better the more you fill in. I can't wait to see everybody's.
Oh, I feel bad that you
Oh,
had
I
to
know.
that.
I love those little stars.
These?
Me too.
Yeah, they're
I
so
do.
cute.
Aren't they cute?
How many people do we have tonight? It doesn't seem like a lot of people unless no one's talking, except Bunny and Joanna and Susan and I and you and
That's
there's
okay.
about, and that's okay. But
I don't know how many we have. Let me see.
oh, and
We have
Pam,
10
I
people.
forgot Pam.
We have 10.
We should have about 50. Doggone it, as many people as we have in the
I
group.
know.
I'm just happy not to be working today so I can be with you guys today.
There you go.
I'm
Been
she gets feedback from me.
It's been particularly horrid at work, so I'm kind of glad to just have a day to
Where do
just
you
kind
work,
of
Pam?
chill.
Where do you work, Pam?
I work in an emergency room. I'm a nurse practitioner in an ER.
Oh my goodness, you are a busy lady.
So
Oh,
it's
got
been
my
particularly
camera.
very, very stressful.
Oh my, Jesus. The back end of my pants are stopping wet. My butt.
Okay, let's get back to business here. I think I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to put one more ball over here. Mine's filling in pretty good, so I'm just going to start putting my little tiny balls in now. I think I need something over here. If you can see that, there's a little gap here. You probably can't really see it, but I can see it on my end, so I'm just going to fill that in, but I need another glue stick here. I feel like I should have laid something down on my table before I did this because I got little glue bits stuck all over my table now, but that's okay. I'm just going to stick this over here.
I keep my glue gun on, we were talking a piece of silicone. It's a pot holder.
I have mine
So
on a
at the
piece of
end,
foil.
I just peel everything right off.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. No, well, I mean, what's happening is I'm like making a mess, and
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I got
well,
some
what I
on
was
my
doing
table.
was I was putting the glue on my ornament before I really figured out where I wanted to put it, and I was holding it, and it was like dripping on my table. So that's how I kind of got myself in trouble there. But I'm gonna put another star on here. I need to figure out where I want to put it, but I'm gonna put some more balls in. I have some more spots here that need to be filled in, so I'm gonna put this over here, I think. This little funky little star-shaped spaceship type thing. Yeah, I'm not even trying to cover up my ends that much, my little tips, because I don't think they look that bad showing.
No, I think some of them look cute
Yeah, like I
showing.
like this one I just put on was this little funky shaped one here, so I think I'm gonna try to put one over here too if I can find another spot for it. It fit really good over here. It was a good fit for it. I'm not sure if I have another spot where it would fit. Let me see. I have to kind of pick it up. Maybe I can put one over here. Yeah, I think that'll work over there. Let me put that over there. And again, put stuff on top of ornaments like I did with my star. You can definitely do that. Just add a little bit more dimension. That's cute there. I like that. And I have another star I want to put someplace too. Let me see where I want to put that. I don't want to put in anything that's... Maybe I'll stick it right there. I don't know, though it's too close to the other ones. Maybe I'll put one of these here. These are cute. Maybe I'll put another star over here. Or down here. I saw a really pretty one the other day. It had it was blue. They put white snowflakes on it. I thought that was so pretty with the white snowflakes and the blue ornaments. Very, very pretty. Let's see where I can put this bell. I want to use this other little bell too because the bell is cute. Let's see where
I think I saw that one too. I think that's where I got the idea for mine.
Yeah, yeah, it was so pretty. Don't be too upset if you drip glue on some of your ornaments because it does come right off. It peels right off as long as you're careful with it. Look at that. See how we're doing on time, and I'm gonna get a little drink here. Doing pretty good, you guys. It's 9:40. So let's just keep going here. see. I'm trying to look for any gaps here. Now, again, I don't really have to worry too much about filling in every single gap because I have the garland down there. So, what do you guys think so far? Be honest. Joanna, you can be honest too. You're the honest one.
I really like that.
Oh, it looks lovely. It looks lovely.
Think so?
Yeah, I like
I
it a
think so
lot.
too. I like the colors.
Seriously. Yeah, it does look very nice.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to start putting some more of these little balls in, I think, because I like these little balls. They're rolling all over my table.
It looks great. I love
Oh,
it.
thanks, Susan.
You're welcome. It's lovely.
How's yours doing? Are you just watching or are you doing yours?
Oh no, I'm doing.
Oh, good.
And I'm coming along. It's looking not too much of a mess.
Oh, I'm sure it's beautiful. You're so
Yeah.
cute.
As long as everyone enjoys what they're doing, the way it looks,
That's the ticket.
it's just a joy to do this. And
Aw. Hold on one second, you guys. I'll be right back. Why don't you just lock her up? Yeah. Lock her up. Having some difficulty with our animals. I don't know if you've heard the story that my dog is blind. She's got diabetes and she lost her sight a few months ago, and my cat and my dog have basically grown up together, but for some reason the cat will lay in the middle of the floor, and when my dog gets up to get a drink or to go in the kitchen or whatever, she bumps into the cat and the cat will swat her. And it's just, I don't know why she's doing that. And she scratched her pretty good the other day. So we kind of have to like constantly watch the cat around her now. And my son was just yelling at the cat. So I said, just put her, she's got a little room we put her in at night. It's her little kitty room, and she's got her bed in there, and she's got her kitty box and her food. So she's pretty comfortable in there. So I just said, Nick, just put her in her room. So, I don't know. They grew up together. They were best friends, but now she's annoyed by her because she feels like she gets all the attention because she's sick. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, we have a dog and a cat, and they are definitely like children. I mean, the one can be sound asleep, not paying attention to anything. And if she or he hears the sing-song tone of your voice when you're talking sweetly to a child or a pet, they wake up, they come in, and they plop themselves right in front of you so you can't reach the other one.
Oh, geez. Isn't that crazy?
It is. They are just like siblings. Absolutely.
Yeah, it made my daughter cry that day when she swatted her. She swatted her good, and I think she actually scratched her eye. And it really upset my daughter because, she's blind. And, yeah, so we have to keep an eye on her now. And, like, whenever we leave, if we have to leave the house, we have to lock the cat in the other room. We can't, leave them alone together because we don't know what's going to happen. Oh, this is so pretty. See, I like all the different shapes. I've seen some of these ornament wreaths, and they just use, one or two sizes. And I just think it adds so much when you have different sizes and shapes. And I just think they're really pretty like that. I have some little tiny green balls, too, I'm going to use, I think. Let me see what I need here. Let me put a little green one over here. I'm trying to open my bags of these things without having them fly all over because they're so light. They're just, I think I've got like 20 of them on the floor right now too, so. Yeah, you guys, after a class, I'm usually up pretty late, cleaning up and just I get on, I answer emails, and you know, I'm very lucky that I have a really good admin team over on my other group. I don't know, I'm pretty sure that all of you are also members of my free group, the Need to Wreath group, with, I think there's 32,000 members now. It's crazy how big that group has gotten. But I have a really good admin team over there because I can't really spend as much time on there as I like because I'm, you know, doing the classes and I'm trying to be there for you guys when you need help. And but it's sort of like when you have a store or a business and you feel confident leaving your employees in charge. They're really, really good. Because the group is so big, it can kind of get out of hand. You know, you have to watch the posts, and you know there's rules, and people try to sell, or they, you know, and unfortunately, grown women get nasty and they're mean on the posts. So it's good that I have them watching out for me, and I really feel like I need to do something for them because they're not getting paid, and I just feel like I need to maybe get them some gift cards or something because they really do such a great job for me. And yeah, so that's that. I just feel like I should do something for them.
Christina,
Yes, ma'am.
what is this free group called?
You're part of it, I believe, Susan. You're in my free group.
I don't know. I don't know where I am and where
You are, honey. I know you're there. Don't worry. You're good. You're there. You're so
I don't
funny.
know.
It's Need to Wreathe. That was my first group.
Need
And
to.
I started that one first.
Yeah.
And then I started the Need to Wreath Making Club, which my daughters make fun of me. They were just making fun of me the other day, and they said, Mom, you realize that doesn't make sense. I'm like, what are you talking about? They said, first of all, it should be Need to Wreath, WREATH Making Club, not Need to Wreath Making Club. And I said, well, that's the name of my other group, so it just sort of like fits. They're like, no, Mom, it doesn't make any sense. You have to fix it. I'm like, no, I'm not going to fix it. Stay in the way it is. Mind your business. Nobody else is complaining, so. No, Mom, it doesn't make sense. Need to Wreath Making Club doesn't make sense. Don't worry about it. We'll get back on your phone.
I really like the ones that are like little flat pumpkins.
These?
No, the gold ones.
Well, let me glue this on, then I'll.
It's right to your
This
left.
one?
Yes, that one. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I had
Those are
I
cute.
had another one of those, but I kind of messed up on it. Let me see if I can't. It's like kind of like all stuck together to another one. Yeah, that's crap now. That's garbage now. I can't use it. Hold on one second. I'll be right back, you guys. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. I'll be right there, guys. I'm coming. I'm so sorry about that. You still with me? I had something I had to take care of quick and I couldn't wait.
Yep, still here.
You guys talking amongst yourselves? I'm sorry.
No, good grief.
You
We're
can hear,
working.
you can hear everybody's creative juices just frying the airways.
That's right.
Let me see real quick here. I think I'm done for now. I mean, I don't know. I gotta look around. I'm probably gonna add some more. Here, I'm gonna add one over here, I think. I'm gonna add some more gold, I think, over here. You stop when you think it's done. It's not done until you say it's done. I'd love to use this other little star, this other little doohickey here, whatever you want to call that. Looks like a cookie. Don't really want to overdo it though. I already have 2 of those on there. That would be too close over there. Maybe I won't use that. It's the only part I hate about these glue sticks is when you go to put your glue stick in, you kind of have to, it doesn't want to go in by itself. You kind of have to push it in with your hand. And then it goes in. I'm just going around filling in little gaps here. And again, take your little balls. If you guys got these little balls, you can just go ahead and just like put them on top, you know, here and there. They don't necessarily have to be used just to fill in gaps. Let me see if I can show you. I've been kind of doing that as we've been talking, but take your little teeny ball with a little dab of glue. Oops. Come on out there. There we go. And just stick it like right on top of something else. Just to kind of give it a little pop. That is so pretty. Isn't that so pretty? I'm really happy with how that came out. And I'm still working on it too. But you know, you kind of have to know when to walk away from stuff. I know that, you know, other people might have that issue too. I definitely have that issue. But you know what I might do here? You see how there's 2 tops sitting here? That doesn't really bother me, but what I can do to take care of that is just grab a little ball, gold, red, whatever you want to do, and I'm just going to put it right on top and cover that. Just because I feel like it. Again, it doesn't even really look that bad having those showing, but see that? I can just cover that right up with that little gold ball. And it's gone. As long as that stays and doesn't want to come out. I think I may make a few more of these. These are really fun. I love to make these. And again, look on Etsy. They're all over Etsy, and they're cute. They're really, really cute. All the different ones and the colors and the designs. I feel like I want to stick something in there.
What do you search for? Ornament wreaths?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And what happens is when you do a Google search, it'll bring you up shopping. So because it doesn't really know if you're looking for ornament wreaths because you want to buy them or if you want to make them. So the first thing that usually comes up is shopping. So it'll give you, where you can buy ornament wreaths. So you'll see Etsy come up. And also you'll get images. You can click on images and it'll show you a bunch of different images. But I think if you do Google ornament wreaths, the first thing that comes up are these vintage ornament wreaths on Etsy. And I think I saw one for like $500 because they were really like classic collectible ornaments. Not that I would ever spend that, but they're just really pretty to look at. And I think I found somebody had a page on Etsy, and she was selling her ornament wreaths for like $80, $85 a piece. And they really weren't anything that spectacular. I mean, they were pretty, but definitely something that you guys could make. I'm really, really happy with that. I think it's just really pretty.
It looks awesome. I'm going to go get some colors, some balls in that color from my second one too. It just turned out beautiful, Christina.
Well, thank
It
you.
is pretty. It is really, really pretty.
Isn't it a great feeling though, like when you create something and then you just kind of stand back and you look at it and you're like, I can't believe I made that. Or if someone comes in your house and they see it, and I don't know how often that's happened to you, and where did you get that? Well,
I do that every time I make something. I do that every time I make one.
Has your husband made anything lately, Pat?
I'm sorry, what?
Has your husband made anything lately?
Yes, he made an Alabama wreath, of course, because we're in Alabama. He's watching the Alabama football game right now.
He's not watching you?
No, heck no. Alabama's playing.
Oh,
No.
okay. That takes precedence.
Oh, absolutely.
I have to finish my ribbon wreath, though. I'm embarrassed to say that I haven't finished my ribbon wreath yet.
I have somebody that wants to make me to make an Alabama wreath for them.
Uh-huh.
I'm just like, okay, what? She said, well, the Alabama colors. I'm like, well, is that going to be burgundy and white? And then I went online, and there's all kinds of little things that you can get to go with them.
That's one thing I never really got into was making sports wreaths. I don't know. Because I'm not a big sports fan. But
Alabama colors are maroon and white because I Googled it because he and I was saying red and white and black, and he said no. So we Googled it, and it is maroon and white. And like Craft Outlet, Trending Tree, they all have the Alabama ribbon and the mesh and everything. So you can go online and find all the stuff you need for that. Little embellishments too.
Okay, great.
If that helps, Bunny, if that helps.
That helps a bunch. Thank you. Because I was just totally lost when she said I wanted
You're
Alabama wreath. I mean, I live in North Carolina with Duke, Carolina.
I know because there's red. Everybody does red and white or black, and then they do maroon and white. But it's really maroon and white are the colors.
Okay, maroon. I'll see if I can't find some mesh in maroon.
My husband said crimson, but you can't find crimson mesh, so it has to be burgundy.
Okay.
You know,
crimson's pretty close to burgundy anyway, isn't it? It's kind of close.
it is. It's exactly the same. He didn't. We had such a time with that. I was ready to just kill him. I'm not being ugly. I was ready to kill him because he didn't want the metallic in it. He had to have the no metallic crimson, so we wound up with the burgundy, no metallic burgundy. And it's pretty. It's pretty. But, boy, that was the job.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's good. No metallic. I'll do that. I'll see if I can order some, maybe from Craft Outlet.
I want to make a gingerbread wreath. I'm dying to make a gingerbread wreath because I have the cutest little sign, a gingerbread sign.
Well, I'm ready for a gingerbread wreath. Whatever.
Me too. I've been
Me
wanting to make one of those after I made the candy cane. When I want
And they
candy
have
cane wreath,
some
then I wanted to do gingerbread.
They have some really cute gingerbread themed things at Hobby Lobby too.
Oh, yeah, they do.
Really, really cute. And they have little gingerbread picks. I don't know, you guys. I think I'm gonna stop for a little while. I think that's looking pretty good. What do you
Christina.
think? You like it?
Oh, I love it. It's beautiful. Would you consider doing a Grinch wreath?
I'm not really a big fan. I'll be honest.
Uh-huh.
But I would do that if you guys wanted to. Sure. If everybody wants to do it, I mean, I want to do what you guys want to do. So I'm just trying to pick up my little balls here. Maybe I'll wait because they're basically all over the place right now, these little foam balls. But I think I'm going to stop for a little while. I might go in and add some more of my little balls, my little foam balls to here and there. But, you know, I think it looks pretty
Thank you,
good.
thank you, Christina, for the class. Thank you for the class.
You're welcome, honey. I can't wait to go get your new glue gun and finish yours so I could see it.
I will.
Does anybody else have any questions or anything like that? Or
No, I gotta go to Walmart and go get my ornaments.
Joanne, Lori, can you mute yourself, honey, please?
Okay.
Sorry. For some reason with Lori, I've got some really weird feedback, and I don't know where that's coming from, but
Those stars really add a lot. When
Yeah,
we
I like
go-
the stars.
And I got those. I'm trying to think where I got those. They came in. They were in a little tube like this at Walmart, and they had, I think, different colors, but they had the stars. They had the little balls in there like that, and then I think these came in there, and those little pumpkin-shaped things that you said you like, which are actually, I think they're supposed to be little bells. That's what
Yeah, I got those. I love them.
Yeah, those came
My
from
Walmart.
So,
My Walmart hasn't started putting Christmas out yet. I've been twice and nothing.
really, oh my God, mine has a ton. Mine has a ton. Did I tell you guys the story of when I went to Walmart? Let me switch my camera here so you can see my face. I hate that you can't see my face when I'm talking. Hold on a second here. Whoops, there goes my glue gun. Oh, get back here. So let me switch here because we're done creating for now. I'll turn this back on. Okay, so I went to Walmart to get my ornaments and stuff, and I'm in the ornament aisle, and somebody's looking at ribbon, and she had this little notepad, and she's taking notes and everything, and you know me, I'm nosy, and I'm like, what are you making with the ribbon? She goes, oh, I'm going to make a ribbon wreath. She says, I saw this beautiful ribbon wreath on Facebook, and I got to make it. And I said, where did you see it? Oh, need to read. And I said, that's my group. And her mouth dropped. Her mouth dropped. And she says, what are you talking about? That's your group. What? I said, that's my group. I said, I created it. She goes, no way. She was so blown away that the creator of this group lived local to her. And it's like, and she called her husband over. He's like, Harold, she's like, Harold, come and look. This is a lady. She started Need to Read. And it was almost like she's treating me like a celebrity. I was a little embarrassed. But anyway, come to find out, she emails me, and I worked at Burger King with her when I was 19. She's like, I know you. You look familiar.
Oh, wow.
And then she told me her name. Now, I lived in Rome. I live in Rome now, but I lived in Rome when I was growing up, and then I moved away, and I had my kids. I lived in Pennsylvania. I lived in New Jersey. I traveled a little bit and I moved back up here, and my kids, graduated high school. But I remember her. She says, "Yeah, I remember you. We worked at Burger King on Madison Street together." And I was like, "Oh God, but wasn't that funny?"
Talk about
What a
small world.
What?
You never know who you're going to meet. You never know.
That is a
I
fact.
always have the conversations with people about wreaths in the stores. I always do. But anyway, so here's my wreath. And look at that. There's another.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Oh,
Good night, guys. It was good hanging with you. I love you.
Guys,
Night.
have a great night.
Good
thanks.
night.
Thank you.
We'll chat
Enjoyed
tomorrow
it.
in the group. There's my wreath. Good night.
That's
Thank you.
beautiful.
Okay.
All righty.
Bye-bye. Love you guys.
Bye bye. Love you.
Bye.